The college mace. It is a symbol of the college scholarship and integrity. It is an integral part of the academic procession and commencement and other official or special occasions, signifying the importance of the event and the confirmation of the academic process. The mace signifies authority, integrity, the graduates and their parents. Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Roslyn V. Regis. For Student Services, Professor Evangeline R. Rivera. The Head of International Relations Office, Dr. Lilibeth S. Galvez. The Director for Extension, Professor Leonin Gumban. The Director for Finance, Dr. Anita O. Nunez. For the Institute of Business and Public Affairs, and the Program Head for BS Nursing, Mr. Jason S. Austria. For the Institute of Business and Public Affairs, the Dean, Dr. John M. Bagcal. He is followed by the program heads. The program head she's followed by Engineer Magnolia. Joy Tan, Mr. R.J. Sakay, the Academic Council. From the Institute of Education and Teacher Training, the Program Head for BSED Filipino Program Head, Ms. Bainon Kena Kaligonan. For Bachelor in Early Education Program Head, Ms. Sofia Cuesca. The Program Head for BE-Ed Program, Dr. Helena Jean Dupa. program head for TLE program, Mr. Eric Sarsha. The Board of Trustees. We have here the President of DOSCst Faculty Union Incorporated, Honorable Misael B. Clapano. The DOSCST OIC President,
Let's bow down our heads and put ourselves to the loving presence of God. Our Father, who art in heaven, how wonderful are the work of your hands. Thank you, Lord, for the wonderful learnings we will carry with us beyond this world. Our second parents, who reminds us to push our limits, do everything with passion, integrity, and commitment, and most especially, to do our best and make our mama and papa proud. May you bless them more, Lord, with all the keys they need to carry on this significant role, especially in these trying times. We thank you, Lord, for our friends who have become our so-called families we have found among our classmates, for the stressful days that turn into unforgettable fun experiences that we will laugh about in years to come. Be with the graduating batch of 2020, O God. Touch their hearts with joy and peace as they celebrate this joyous success with love and support, even at our worst, who sacrifices almost everything just for us to be able to step in this journey. And now, we will be ending it with so much to treasure. pleasure. Thank you, Lord, for every aspect of their time with us, the knowledge gained, friendships made, and dreams and visions we will and sound. Our God of healer, show your compassion for all the people who are for the gift of life. All glory and honor belongs to you alone. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Ardito B. Sumile.
Became a partner of the Chief Technical Officer of the Flow Health, another tech startup based in the United States of America. Within 4 years in this industry, he armed himself with vast knowledge on information and communications technology. As a city councilor, he is known for his advocacies on education, public health, youth empowerment, and technology integration. He has lobbied more than 20 legislative measures, including city ordinances 408 and 409, prohibiting members, which is not stipulated under the Sangguniang Kabataan Reform Act of 2015. He recently passed an ordinance amending the Asenso sa Edukasyon Ordinance of the City of Mati, thus providing expanded scholarship benefits to students from both public and private colleges and universities. Moreover, he co-authored the Discipline sa Panahon sa Pandemya Ordinance, which institutionalizes the minimum program and Youth for Peace Movement Davao Oriental. His initiatives are part of the local government's continuing effort to counter recruitment, local communism, and armed struggles in the hinterlands. Meanwhile, he also provides technical mentoring and on legislations and projects. Miguel D. Almario.
My father, Congressman Joel Mayo Almario. Of course, one of the founders as well of this college, a member of the College Board of Trustees, the former Congresswoman of the 2nd District of Davao Oriental, my grandmother, former Congresswoman Thelma Z. Almario, and to all the distinguished guests and officials of the Provincial Government of Davao Oriental and the City Government of Mati, to all college officials, graduates, and parents, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Not too long ago, I was also given the privilege to sit in the same seat with the same purpose of graduation and celebration, but I didn't. I wasn't able to wear a toga. I did not march to receive my diploma. And at the time of my graduation, I was actually asleep in a tiny apartment, resting for my 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. shift for that night. My chosen reality at that time wasn't an ideal one for somebody taking a leap from school into the deep blue ocean we call life. And I'm not necessarily here to inspire you. In fact, I'm not here to make everyone feel good. I'm actually here to disturb you. The graduates of this college who will soon become the foundation of a better Mati, a better Davao Oriental, and hopefully a better Philippines. For the longest time, we have heard that the hope and the future of our nation is the youth. And this line stemmed from the pronouncements of the Philippine hero, Dr. Jose Rizal. His words even caused a revolution and compelled the Filipino spirit to unite and to fight for democracy in their country. However, seeing how the world is unfolding before our very eyes, let me be the first of many to tell you that you don't have a clue of how powerful you are. You can lift the entire world in a year and at the same time burn it all to the ground within a day. A micro-level example of how the youth can lift their respective community is by being in public service. Being the youngest elected senior city councilor in the recent history of this city, every day I am plagued with the pressure of how I can be a young leader that our community needs. How can I, a youth who has been given the privilege of a pivotal political seat, become the prime mover of an inclusive, just, and equitable city? If I remember what my grade 5 science teacher taught me, to solve anything using the scientific method, one starts with identifying the problem. And the questions that follow, no matter how correct or incorrect, are called hypotheses. And this one, I will share with you today my scientific method. 3 attributes required to become the much needed hope for this nation. CDA. Courage, discipline, and ambition. Courage. After this ceremony, you will walk out of this institution as proud graduates. Proud isko and iska of a state-funded university. After today, you'll realize how dangerous and hostile the outside world is. You will meet people who will turn you down. Your job applications will be rejected countless times. You'll be grilled uncomfortably during job interviews. And you'll be reminded of how painstakingly small and average you are in this immeasurable world. I know I did. And there will even come a time where there will be a voice in your head that will tell you to give up, to quit, and to leave. But during this time, when the world tells you to stop, is the moment that you wield your courage as your sword. Dear graduates, the outside world is volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. The real world is competitive, cutthroat, and unforgiving. In the words of the renowned scientist Charles Darwin, survival of the fittest, elimination of the unfit. However, what will keep you afloat in challenging times is your courage. Have courage in pursuing your dreams and doing what is right. Have courage in challenging the status quo and building your community. Have courage to help and to reach out when the burden is too heavy to carry alone. Have courage to become the change your country needs. And have courage to become your own person. Courage will be your sword in the battlefield. So wield it with faith. The next is discipline. As a youth, we are vulnerable to distractions, like that one. And we live in a time where we are told that you only live once. And in my generation, we call that YOLO. And we are pulled into the illusion that life is made up of leisure. At the point, this may be true, but this alone will not keep us alive. And I'd like to quote the band, Doscst, that I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing. And discipline will become the compass that you will have to navigate these uncharted distractions. It'll be your armor as you defend yourself from polarizing leisure. It will be your light during the dark times. And I'm not telling you not to engage in leisure, but what I am telling you is to have the discipline when doing so. Discipline in knowing your priorities. Discipline in pursuing your career. Discipline in balancing your life. And discipline in building a healthy, productive, and progressive habits. Clothe yourself with discipline. Arm yourself with courage. And finally, ambition. Courage and discipline are nothing without ambition. As part of the youth, I challenge you to be ambitious. Dream big. And as they say, the sky is the limit. Of course, be ambitious for yourself, for your family, and above all, be ambitious for your community and for your country. Building your ambition should not be just for profit. Instead, build it through empathy. And this is important. Courage and discipline without ambition anchored on empathy will allow others to have a free pass to corrupt you. Be ambitious, but be empathetic. always go back to your why. And like the hugot lines that you see on Twitter, when things get difficult, look back at why it all started. So courage, discipline, and ambition, CDA. And these are the three things that I believe will transform you. But as much as we want to become that much needed hope for others, hope alone is just not enough. So allow me to let you in on a secret fourth attribute. And the fourth and the most essential attribute is action. Hope is never enough. Hope should be reinforced with action, because as much as we need hope, what we need is action. In the words of the young Swedish climate activist Greta Thunberg, and she says, I don't want your hope. I don't want you to be hopeful. I want you to panic. I want you to feel what I feel every day, and then I want you to act. And she also said, and I quote, and yes, we need hope, of course. We do. But the thing that we need more than hope is action. And once we start to act, hope can be found everywhere. So instead of looking for hope, I want you to look for action. Then, and only then, hope will come one day. So in a similar manner as what I've said earlier, I don't want you to simply become hope. I want everyone to act. I need everyone to act. Act to the things, act on those things that have long been unnoticed. Act for your community. Act to address inequality. Act to address poverty. And most importantly, act because you know what is right and what is just. Be that hope. Let us see action as a privilege and not an obligation. This milestone is not yours alone to celebrate. This is a concerted effort of every single Filipino who has worked in and day out, just to see you walk on this very aisle. So let us dream, let us hope, and let us act for them, especially those who are not as privileged as us. So let us act responsibly for this privilege that we have been blessed with, because truly, it is a privilege to act for the last, the least, and the lost. Young graduates, everything needs to change, and it has to start today with you. I did not have an inspirational speaker during my graduation to arm me with the courage, discipline, ambition, and action to prepare me for my future. Instead, I went into the fray directly and took whatever life threw at me. And first-hand experience was always the common denominator of all my experiences after college. My being here is a culmination of all the courage that I had to muster, the discipline I had to learn, the ambition that I had to yearn for, and the action that I took. So I pass these on to you. And as you celebrate not having to attend your least favorite classes and not having to wake up early for school, never forget to use the things that you have learned after years of toiling to achieve your diplomas. So let me close this message by changing the words of Dr. Jose Rizal. We are not just the hope, nor the future of the country. We are its present. And that's why we are society's gift. Get it? Present, gift. So let us struggle to become worthy of this title. And once again, congratulations to all the parents, to all the graduates, teachers, and college officials for this milestone. Continue to serve your community and your country. You are needed out there. We are needed out there. So let us all go out with our heads held high and become the nation builder that our country needs. Thank you. And magtinabangay kitang tanan.
A plaque of appreciation will be given to our speaker by our OIC President, Dr. Sumile. The plaque reads, "The Davao Oriental State College of Science and Technology awards this plaque of appreciation to Honorable Chino Miguel D. Almario, Councilor of the City of Mati, Chairperson, Committees on Education and Information and Communications Technology, in recognition of his exemplary performance and unparalleled commitment in upholding the country's higher education standards, translated into his unrelenting support on curriculum advancement, and for his generous contribution and dynamic support to the Davao Oriental State College of Science and Technology, and in grateful acknowledgement and commendation of his invaluable support rendered as guest of honor and speaker during the 30th Commencement program of the Davao Oriental State College of Science and Technology, thereby contributing immeasurably to the prestige and success of the occasion. Given this second day of September 2020 at the DOS CST Gymnasium, Guangguang, Dahican, City of Mati, Davao Oriental, Philippines. Signed, Edito B. Sumile, PhD, OIC President. Thank you very much. And now, the candidates for graduation will be presented to us by the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Roslyn V. Regino.
Mr. OIC President, it is with great pride and honor to present to you 2,051 candidates for graduation who, as per records of and certification from the college registrar, have satisfactorily completed and have duly complied with all academic requirements, leading to the various certificates, diplomas, undergraduate, and graduate degrees. These candidates for graduation are stratified by program as follows. From the main campus, we have the following graduate programs: 10 for Master of Arts in Education, major in Educational Management. 2 for Master of Science Teaching, General Science. And 10 for Master of Science Teaching, Mathematics. For the degree programs under the Institute of Agriculture and Life Sciences, Bachelor in Agricultural Technology, 69. Bachelor of Science in Agribusiness Management, 109. Bachelor of Science in Biology, 25. Bachelor of Science in Development Communication, 14. Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science, 22. And Bachelor of Science in Nursing, 13. Under the Institute of Business and Public Affairs, we have 156 for Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Financial Management. 115 for Bachelor of Science in Criminology. And 19 for Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Management. Under the Institute of Computing and Engineering, we have Bachelor of Industrial Technology Management with 44 candidates. Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering with 63 candidates. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology with 53 candidates. Bachelor of Science in Mathematics with Business and Finance, 7 candidates. And Bachelor of Science in Mathematics with concentration in Research Statistics with 14 candidates. Under the Institute of Education and Teachers Training, for Bachelor of Elementary Education, 48. Bachelor of Elementary Education, major in Preschool Education, 8. Bachelor of Elementary Education in Special Education, 12. Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Technology Livelihood Education, 44. Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Physical Science, 7. Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Mathematics, 20. Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Filipino, 3. Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English, 15. Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Biological Science, 14. And Bachelor of Physical Education, major in School Physical Education, 17. Still in the main campus for the non-degree programs. Diploma as Agricultural Technician, 16. Certificate of Agricultural Science, 22. Associate in Agribusiness Management, 31. Certificate in Accounting and Bookkeeping, 18. Diploma in Agribusiness Management, 52. Certificate in Development Journalism, 11. Associate in Public and Education Support Communication, 11. Diploma in Development Communication, 15. Certificate in Nursing Aid, 2. Certificate in Bookkeeping, 182. Certificate in Security Services, 115. Certificate as Automotive Craftsman, 9. Certificate as Automotive Technician, 30. Diploma in Industrial Technology, 31. Certificate as Technical Draftsman, 59. Certificate in Computer Programming, 29. Certificate in Computer Hardware Servicing, 23. Certificate in Contact Center Services, 53. Diploma in Mathematics with Business and Finance, 8. And Associate in Mathematics with Research Statistics, 4. From the Banay Extension Campus, we have the following degree programs with 22 candidates for Bachelor in Agricultural Technology. 3 for Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Biological Science. 62 for Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Technology and Livelihood Education. And 15 for Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. For the non-degree program, we have 15 for Certificate in Contact Center Services. From the Katil Extension Campus, the following degree programs are Bachelor in Agricultural Technology with 27 candidates, Bachelor of Elementary Education with 23 candidates, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with 57 candidates, and Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Biological Science with 7 candidates. For the non-degree programs, we have 14 for Diploma as Agricultural Technician and 22 for Certificate in Bookkeeping. From the San Isidro Extension Campus, the following degree programs have 11 candidates for Bachelor in Agricultural Technology, 24 for Bachelor of Elementary Education, 45 for Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, and 21 for Bachelor of Science in Criminology. For the non-degree programs, we have 2 for Diploma as Agricultural Technician, 20 for the Certificate in Bookkeeping, and 12 for Certificate in Security Services. For your official declaration, Mr. OIC President.
In accordance with Board of Trustees Resolution Number 23, Series of 2020, I hereby declare you graduates of your respective diplomas, degrees, certificates, and associates. May buhay po kayong lahat.
The graduates: Manorok Jr. Rolando C., Bachelor in Agricultural Technology from San Isidro Campus, with a general weighted average of 1.4807. Magna cum laude. He is also a recipient of the Vice Governor Nino Sotero Uy Academic Excellence Award, Governor Nelson L. Dayanghirang Academic Excellence Award, Congressman Joel Mayo Z. Almario Academic Excellence Award, and Senator Cynthia Villar Academic Excellence Award. Gamala Christopher Roger, Bachelor of Science in Agribusiness Management, 1.5372, cum laude. Pagapong Axel Ray M., Bachelor of Science in Agribusiness Management, average 1.5893, cum laude. Belio Guillermo Jr. L., Bachelor of Science in Education, major in Technology and Livelihood, with an average of 1.6209, cum laude. Dagongdong Eileen T., Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, from Katiil Extension Campus with an average of 1.6331, cum laude. Dalman Daisy E. Bachelor of Science and Education, major in TLE, with an average of 1.6427, cum laude. Segovia Junalen G. Bachelor of Science in Agribusiness Management, average 1.6667, cum laude. Malintad Cherilyn V. Bachelor of Science in Education, major in TLE, average 1.6685, cum laude. Garlit Grace B. Bachelor of Science in Education, major in TLE, Banay-Banay Campus. Average 1.6793, cum laude. Bestes Catherine B. Bachelor of Science in Agribusiness Management. Average 1.6803, cum laude. Latiban Jesnar A. Bachelor in Agricultural Technology. Average 1.6817, cum laude. Rosales Raziel L. Bachelor of Science in Criminology. Average 1.6835, cum laude. Sarah Glyza May C. Bachelor in Elementary Education, Katiil Extension Campus. Average 1.6967, cum laude. Tapayan Richie R. Bachelor of Science and Education, major in TLE, Banay-Banay Campus. Average 1.7092, cum laude. Kutaran Genrex L. Bachelor in Agricultural Technology. Average 1.7166, cum laude. Busilak Joy Renen A. Bachelor of Science and Education, major in TLE, Banay-Banay Campus. Average 1.7242, cum laude. Lastima Shanine Glaire R.G. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Average 1.7248, cum laude. Ferrando Aloha B. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, average 1.7284, cum laude. Colita Jeffrey Ward A. Bachelor of Science in Agribusiness Management. Average 1.7351. Cum laude. Silanova Joselle R. Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Management. Average 1.7362. Cum laude. Mandabon Randy D. Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. Average 1.7386. Cum laude. And Amorsolo Vanessa Jean A. Bachelor of Science and Education, major in TLE, Banay-Banay Campus. Average 1.7405. Cum laude. For the graduates of the graduate programs of DOSCST, we have the Master of Arts in Education, major in Educational Management, Anting Charmeline A. For Master of Science Teaching General Science, Algalyar Wensime Q. Lasco Cynthia A. For Master of Science teaching mathematics, Alonzo Lorelyn C. Belain Arian Hazel A. Belain Erwin C. Cole Eileen July M. Empic Cristituto Junior B. Mapayo Dolores T. Migabon Joel T. Razonable Renalyn V. Razonable Riza V. Sistoso John Albert P. These are our graduates. Congratulations. A round of applause, please. Let us now hear a message from the founder of Davao Oriental State College of Science and Technology and also the private sector representative in the Board of Trustees. Let us welcome Honorable Thelma Z. Almario.
Astagnita diri, oy. Anong wa mo mong maghanto sa convention center? Libre. Pila naman mo kabuk diri, oh. Kajuti ra kayo. Ala, sige na lang. Eh, human naman eh. So, I would like to greet all of you, to the president of the state of the Doscst already, or the holdover. So you are the OIC of the Doscst. Let us bear that in mind. No? And he is my favorite friend because he supplies me with the suman balanghoy. But I'm the one looking for the balanghoy. But it is very fast selling that, that's another for the livelihood. Major graduate in BS in education, you go to the livelihood projects. Because now, we go to the livelihood rather than go to any position which requires the qualification because of the COVID. So, I would like to give my respect to Dr. Edito Sumili, to the guest speaker, my grandson, whom I just learned of his abilidad. Why did you not tell me that you know so much? Of course, to the graduates to whom we are celebrating these few hours, to the members of the Academic Council, the members of the Administrative Council, my co-members in the Board of Trustees, and to the parents also of the graduates, I would like to say good afternoon, and it's very good that you are having a get-together in spite of the COVID, which really requires that the protocol says that we should be in social distancing. That's why you are very far apart. That's why when I noticed that you are far apart, I said it would have been nice if you were holding these graduation ceremonies in the convention center. That is in the Almario 57 Techno Park. But lest I forget, kanira ba mga tiguang taray kayo? Let me extend my sincere congratulations. First, of course, to whom we honor today, the graduates, who heard the rigors, confronting them in completing the respective courses. Of course, and always, the hardworking parents, who we have very few because of the protocol of COVID. With their hopes and dreams, their children finish an education that would enable them to become productive, civic-minded, and also be able to engage in materially rewarding endeavor that would support and sustain them in their old age, a life comfortable. That is really the fervent prayer of every parent. Let me extend my congratulations to those in this institution who are harnessed themselves with rather difficult tasks of taking good care, as what a good father of a family does, have kept alive what has always been in my mind and heart, a vision that Davao Oriental will be a place where people could have the chance to advance their welfare to their utmost capacities. This institution, the former DOSCST, established by virtue of Republic Act 6807 I authored, in so short a time grew into a stature of prestige, honor, and relevance to the needs of our young population's aspirations, such that it vaulted into a university status by virtue of Republic Act 11033, authored by Congressman Joel Z. Almario. To continue my footsteps and my passion for an education for the young and for the development of the province. Now we are in this forum. I am present, though titillating at first, reluctant. A friend, a newly found friend of ours, in the person of Jong Bautista, who is also a graduate, but not a magna, not a summa, not an honoree, so he is not sitting here with you. He is a newly found friend of our family, doing online teaching English to non-English speaking individuals. He asked me, and this was a few days ago, "Are you attending the graduation on September 2 at the Dorso, ma'am?" I said, "I haven't received any notification." And he said, "The audience comprises only summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and honoris." No wonder, I said, I haven't received any advice because I am not any of them. Next, Beth Galvez talked to me or text me. Graduation at 2 o'clock, September 2, and that you would deliver a congratulatory message. I said, "Could you please ask any writer in the college or in the university to send me a draft of a kind of message I will deliver?" The draft message never was delivered. So I said, "Shall I attend? It might be okay if I do, okay if I don't." The program invitation came just this noon, and I found out mother and son Mayo to deliver a message, grandmother and grandson Chino, Miguel, likewise to deliver a message. Parang pakyawan naman ito. On the second thought, by natural law, aging, my tongue might not be able to articulate clearly what could be my last speech. I am now taking advantage while I am still senile. To the graduates, those who walk through the portals of DOSCST and then now Dorso, thank you. You made our lifetime, your parents, the community at large, and foremost, my very own, self-rewarding, knowing that you have been unrelentlessly pursuing and completing an education that would enable you to hurdle the challenges confronting you in real life, where vast opportunities abound. that put to a test the knowledge, skills, and mindset that you have earned with your study in this institution. You have been molded as respectable, responsible, civic-minded citizens. Have you noticed keenly the globe word, which for your knowledge I designed and have it constructed to serve as the landmark of this venerable institution? Have you noticed the student graduates on top of this globe world? Precisely looking at it yourself, you can see or imagine where you are now as graduates and who you should be. You're on top of the world. Given an excellent education and the skills that you have learned in the course of your study, I would advise you to fearlessly immerse yourselves as active agents of change in this generation confronted with moral degradation, excessive materialistic consumerism, and as our dear President Digong Duterte calling us all to join him in his fight against massive corruption. Be an honest, helpful person, a blessing to others. A template I came across in a college in Canada where my granddaughter graduated. Do not go where the path may lead you. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. So that according to the Boy Scout, who is widely known, leave this earth a better place than when you found it. I would like this very short speech to quote some Bible verses. This I would like to end. My peace. Never tire yourself doing good. The harvest is many, the laborers are few. Pray unceasingly, thanking God in all circumstances. Congratulations and Godspeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Honorable Thelma Z. Almario. The Pledge of Loyalty to the Alma Mater will be led by Christopher Roger D. Gamale, cum laude.
Let us all stand. Raise your right hands and follow after me.
Graduating class of 2020 from the Agriculture Department of the San Isidro Extension campus of this college. I am deeply honored and extremely humbled to present this valedictory speech today. I stand before you and I find myself on this stage experiencing numerous warring emotions. And I am certain many of you here empathize with me. Firstly, and perhaps most obviously, I am filled with a great sense of happiness and accomplishment. My peers and I have put much effort for the last 4 years, and some took 5 years into being able to be here, and say that we'd earned the right to stand here. Unfortunately, majority of us are staying at home today. I wish I could have shared to all of you the graduation you deserve. I wish I could give all your parents the chance to hear your name rings out and see you walk across the stage and receive your diploma. I wish we could hug and kiss each other while demonstrating our great success. I wish we could gather afterwards and eat some good food and take pictures as we celebrate what we have accomplished. This is not how we imagine our college journey will end. Some of you felt upset. Be upset. You are all entitled to feel so. And sharing these sentiments will remind us that we, together, will move forward. We know precautionary measures are important for us to survive against this pandemic. Trusting authority is the best option in these difficult times. Remember that what matters most are the health and well-being of our beloved ones or our loved ones, the resilience of our communities, and the sacrifices by our modern heroes, our frontliners, who became vulnerable while serving to others. My fellow graduates, the title of the courses we undertook may have been different, but the academic labor was the same. Today, we leave behind a rigorous and exciting academic life. We leave behind the tough balancing act of work, family, and school. It is time to take the knowledge we have gained and apply what we have learned in pursuit of future endeavors. To some, that may be the continuation of their education. To others, it is the start of their chosen profession. Whichever the case may be, I wish all my fellow graduates all the happiness and fortune this life may bring. No matter what path you choose to be, as you move on into the future, you will be the best possible person. This time, I would like to thank several important members of my life who encouraged or supported me through this incredible journey. This person taught me the value of education and gave me the building blocks needed to become who I am today. She encouraged me in all of my endeavors, provided me with emotional support, and being proud of me to anyone. She inspired me to reach for my dream. Mama Ella, thank you for all your hard work, support, and love throughout these difficult and exciting years. I love you very much. To individuals who stood by me every day, helping me when I thought I could no longer push forward. Thank you, Papa, Kuya Runel, Kuya Ryan, Beb, Arlen, Xavier, Aaron, Ate Ann, AG, and Weng. To my BFF Lens and Kathy, my adopted brothers and sisters, Carl, Kenneth, Labelia, and Sarah Tom, for always listening, offering words of encouragement, and for pushing me to be the best I can possibly be. I love you all. To my classmates and friends, who I spent my entire college life, in my ups and downs, whom I spent countless hours with our school activities, programs, and projects, and making memories that will last a lifetime. Those few individuals, organizations, and government institutions which gave me the vast opportunity to extend my service and support to the community, honing me to become a transformational leader, allowing me to have a direct involvement in nation building and contribute to the attainment of our Sustainable Development Goals or SDGs, helping me in the preservation of environment, taking part in nurturing the Filipino youth in order to empower themselves and have a sense of volunteerism with a strong sense of responsibility. And finally, who encouraged me to strengthen my ability and passion to engage and participate to whatever it takes to make our community and country better. You know who you are. Thank you very much. I could not have done it without you. Be assured that I will continue to do my part to deliver the agenda I have campaigned on. I would like to extend my special gratitude to Honorable Thelma Z. Almario and Honorable Joel Z. Almario for their visionary leadership, generous contributions that lead to the existence of the college, and for providing scholarships to support our academic pursuit. It is their vision that has enabled us to have access to quality tertiary education in the province of Davao Oriental. To Davao Oriental State College of Science and Technology, thank you for giving me the opportunity in developing my education and providing me the safe learning environment, a dedicated staff, and encouraging atmosphere. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Dr. Edito B. Sumile for his continuous support and development to the college. Your extraordinary service in this college, sir, plays a significant role to our development. To Dr. Emilda A. Leal, Ma'am Christine T. Española, and Dr. Roque N. Langhuy II, our campus coordinators, and Dr. Rudy M. Kamay, Program Coordinator of the Agriculture Department, who have served the campus during my college years and continue to deliver the vision and mission of the college. Your guidance and support will be forever treasured. Thank you very much. I would like to extend my appreciation to the faculty of Davao Oriental State College of Science and Technology, especially to the San Isidro Extension Campus, for pushing us to greater academic heights possible, for being our supervisors, lecturers, and for relentlessly sharing your knowledge and experience to us, pushing us forward. Your unwavering support pushed us to academic victory today. We are grateful forever. Apart from all, I want to convey my special thanks to the school administration, librarians, staff, the Office of the Student Affairs, SSG, Cisco, ang Panlantaw Publication, God, DSS, and among others, who in one way or another supported us in the pursuit of education, for providing linkages between the studentry and the administration, and for taking care of our academic and non-academic concerns. Also, I want to appreciate the contribution of those silent campus personnel who keep our campus clean, secure, and safe. We really appreciate it. Thank you. My fellow graduates and I remain in debt to all you have invested and sacrificed to bring us to where we are today. This would have been possible without the extensive effort you have put into our education. In behalf of the class of 2020, I extend great thanks for all that you have done for us. All these accolades demonstrate that indeed, it takes a village for one to succeed. Kanunay kaming mapasalamaton kaninyong tanan. Every aspect of my life has been overwhelmingly positive, so all my fears about what lies ahead at this time of uncertainty are slightly tamed by the idea that I will at least come close to experiencing in my future what I have already experienced in Tate. As I leave behind the warmth experience at DOSCST SIEC and enter a new vast, quiet, frightening, and challenging environment of new normal, I couldn't help myself but think back to the last time where I was in the situation. A fresh face, young-looking 30-year-old man entering college to get his degree for the first time. However, I'm not the only one. I met this brave, hardworking woman, a mother of two, a dedicated wife to her husband, and a student on her 30s. Every time we talk, she cheerfully recalled her teenage years of parties, drinking, and her vices, enjoying her teenage years until she got pregnant, unmarried, and broke. She got the opportunity to live a better life with her relatives overseas, but chose to stay for her family. She was very unselfish. I witnessed her cry, struggle, and fight to pursue education while discouragement surrounded her. She has been courageous to continue her dreams even when she's struggling and ready to give up. She is an inspiration. She wanted to inspire people and instill to someone else that it's never too late to realize aspirations. She said, "Bisag tiguang nako nagsugod, mama himo pagihapon kong kabuton ang akong mga pangandoy sa kinabuhi, labi na ang paghuman sa kolehiyo." Her journey in college was coupled with patience and determination. She certainly knew what she really needed to do to get there. Admittedly, she made her fair share of mistakes from the past and choose to learn from them, to let them go and move on. She's a friend, an ate to everyone, members of the senior society. We called her Tiguang, Inahan, Lola, but she's definitely an inspiration to everybody. To my friend Labilia Di Baligwat, I choose your life story of struggle and victory instead of mine because you deserve it. My fellow graduate, don't just have a dream for your future life. See yourself achieving that dream. Regardless of what age you are in, your dreams are valid. My experience at Ate have left me with one final emotion. The last sentiment I will share with you today is hope. We have already witnessed the indirect effects of the pandemic, limiting human movements and inevitably caused economic shocks and social costs that severely affect the functioning of agricultural and food system globally. The severity of the pandemic and its likely impact to agriculture calls for sustainable reflection in both short and long-term actions. I hope that our government will bridge the gap between market-oriented development and numerous development policy issues and goals. Above all, poverty reduction and gender justice, adaptation to climate change and ecological transformation, upgrade the social protection program, and agricultural-driven economy. Finally, I hope that in the near future, our young generations have the interest to engage and study agriculture for the sustainability of this sector. My fellow graduates, let's begin our momentous journey. May you never stop dreaming. Congratulations and daghang salamat ug dalaygo ng Diyos.
Once again, the class valedictorian, Rolando C. Manorok, Jr. Please all rise for the singing of the DOSCST hymn.
Thank you.